Alright, it's great to have you guys here on this episode. I hope we kind of nail some more experience or higher level wood turning on this one. I don't feel for me, I need to push a little harder, try a little harder. This was an awesome build. I enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoy it. What we're doing today on this episode is we're going to make a wooden tape measure. Now, don't be fearful of it. It's really not that hard to make, even if you're a beginner turner. If you're new to the whole doing woodwork, honestly it's really easy to make, and I hope I explain it in a way that you're able to recreate this yourself. It is made out of brain fart. It's made out of figured hickory and figured walnut, or curly hickory, I believe it is. I'm not sure. I don't really know the difference between them. They both look the same to me. They're really pretty. But the turning assembly is made out of hickory, and the body of it is made out of figured walnut. And I used the regular fiberglass tape I bought at Dollar General. It's like $2 or $3. It wasn't expensive. This one here goes up to 59.5 inches. Actually, technically it should have went to 60, but I guess I cut it short. And then you just wind it up. So on this episode, we are going to make a wooden tape measure. I hope you guys enjoy. Thanks for joining me. So there comes a time in your project where occasionally, hopefully not very often, one of your pieces will break. Now this is a tape measure for like a fitter, somebody to do suits and stuff. All the pieces turn out great. The only problem I had, and I'll go ahead and bring it up close and let you have an idea of what it looks like. My back plate, or this is my face plate, and then my turner knob goes through it. Well, I have chipped it on the lathe and broke it. So we get to remake this plate. Right, so the piece you see me cutting is a pecan dowel rod. It is attached to the reel assembly, which is made of hickory. Basically, it's a dowel rod stuck inside of the hickory assembly. This is where you can wrap the tape in the center of it. You can place the tape in the center and wrap it around the dowel rod as you spool the tape into the assembly. Simple build. Is awesome. It's once again made out of scrap woods. Fun little neat build. I guess you could use it, for a profession if you wanted to. It would work. I mean, there's That's 1 inch right there. So, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. If you liked the video, subscribe button somewhere. Always appreciate that. If you have any comments, please leave them below. I'd love to hear your input on this project. It was a fun project. I enjoyed it very much. See you guys on the next one. Thanks guys for watching. Right, as what I'm doing here is I'm feeding the tape into the real housing assembly, that slit we created earlier. Once we've slid it through that slit, we'll go ahead and attach it to the dowel rod or the reel assembly, placing it in the center where we made our cut, and inevitably we'll end up gluing it to the edge of the dowel rod. That way it stays in and doesn't pull out, because the casing will be glued together at the end of this video. Basically just glue it to the dowel rod. Now I am using medium CA glue here. I wouldn't recommend using thin, because thin obviously would run everywhere, and you don't want to get none of your moving parts, you don't want CA glue on them, because this is supposed to free spin on the inside. Medium CA works really well. You could use thick, hit it with a little activator to quickly cure it, that way it doesn't cause any problems in the future, causing other parts to stick. Alright, almost through. So at this point we're using medium CA glue to glue the casing assembly, or the two outer lids to the center ring assembly. Be sure not to get any glue drained down inside of it, because it could cause problems in the future.